This is a demonstration of how Enterprise Manager transfers accounting data into accounting software packages. We use QuickBooks. Most of the users of my software use Peachtree, I think. My software keeps its own general ledger. Purchases and labor are transferred using a little bit different mechanism because we're putting them onto the purchase journal. So we're cutting checks out of our accounting software. Accessing the general ledger account, this is just a test database, so it doesn't have much in it. I loaded a month's worth of data from our production, so we can search for a date range. It started off showing us only transactions which hadn't yet been transferred into accounting. Normally that's all you want to see. We can filter, we can pull up the specific contents of a previous transaction export. We can also choose what we group by. Some of the users of my software want to just transfer account level data. They don't actually charge it to the jobs in their accounting software. Some want to transfer just job. Others, like us, are transferring for multiple facilities and also into specific accounts with specific jobs. The actual export itself can be done with a CSV file or an Access file. The CSV file is just literally the contents of this list view. So whatever filter or grouping you have it set to, that's what you get. The Access file has more information in it because it's a straight pull from the database into an Access file. But again, the contents of it are set by what's selected here. So if I export, it's warning me here that these have already been exported. And I'm going to say yes. We'll go ahead and let them go again. And I'm just going to open this. At this point, we have it set to launch our transfer software, which I sent you guys a link to their website. They have some YouTube videos. I don't have that software on my machine. But you'll see the contents have a lot of stuff, and the users simply map the fields in their import. So for the most part, everyone's using this, which is the accounting code. Means QuickBooks, what it calls that GL account, which doesn't have to match what's in Enterprise Manager. The transaction amount, of course. This field's a little tricky. Importers will only accept balanced transactions, so the sum of all this has to be 0, but they also will only accept 2 decimal points. So we have a lot more precision than that in the underlying data, which means we get a rounding error. And I just added into the last 2 to keep it balanced, the last 2 transactions. Not too much getting used here. Sometimes, though. This is an important field. Some of our accounting software, so I've got the job number over here in a different field, which is just in my system, it's just a integer. Okay. So over here we've got QuickBooks, what it calls a job. QuickBooks doesn't just use the job number, it uses this whole thing. Now Peachtree, on the other hand, just uses a job number. So we actually have a synchronization process with our QuickBooks to bring in, and it stores what QuickBooks calls it. Another key point, for some reason, most of the importers want the transactions listed first that don't have a job. They're just purely GL accounts. And then the transactions that have the job. So if we go back, what it's asking now is it's asking market entered in accounting. The normal workflow is right here, the importer would have popped up. You import, it saves the mapped fields, so you don't have to re-put that out every time. And then you would say yes, and then normally you're viewing only items which haven't been imported yet, so they disappear. You got a clear screen. I'm just going to demonstrate what it looks like if we filter this some. And I'm opening this on another window. Here we go. The more grouped you get, the more loss you get from rounding errors, of course. That's it. Users can edit these, whatever this is worth from right here. And you can edit the underlying transaction, which was done not using this interface, but using a simpler one by employee on the floor. And then it will reverse and repost itself. Same with consumption. It's done using a simpler interface, but this is the accounting interface.